going on, Bigfoot World? Okay, guys, before I release these next 3 or 4 videos, I want to explain a few things about this whole day with me and Fred out there. To start it off, guys, when we first got there, we ran into the copperhead, and it was laying up on a rock. You'll see that here in this next footage. We film it going out, headed out, and my nerves was shot. My nerves was on end. The feeling, the pressure that you got up there. We're not paranormal people. I have nothing to do with ghosts. I want nothing to do with ghosts. And this area seemed like that's all we've been getting. I mean, we've been getting Bigfoot activity, and I'm gonna get to that here in a second. But uh, it seemed like when we're walking through that forest and when the wind's blowing, when you drive past a school playground and you hear the echo of the kids playing in the school. Well, when the wind blows, you can hear. That's what I hear in my ears, and we're in the middle of the forest. And not to mention, I think it was the last video you guys just got done watching. The dogs barking inside that cave. That was weird. There was no dogs down in there. There has to be Bigfoot mimicking them, or it's just that was weird. But okay, what's coming up next? This next video, guys, pay close attention, and we running. I don't want to give a surprise away, but I want to say this. In the next 3 videos, we run into some creatures, and I panic. I wasn't going to upload this video because of my reaction to these creatures. I freak. I lost my mind down in there when that happened, but it's coming, and I'm gonna leave that for a surprise for later. And keep in mind when you're watching this video, none of these creatures was disturbed. We didn't wake none of them up at all. We got away from them as fast as we could. We wanted no parts of that. And then this next video, timestamp 5:21. We first starting our descent down into the cave, and Fred's already sitting down in there. I'm coming in behind him. As when I come down in, timestamp 5:21, I turn over with the camera over looking down behind Fred to see what's down over that hillside. And as I'm looking down over a hillside, a triangle-shaped rock laying flat down, it flipped up by itself, and it's on film. This rock flipped, and it went down. It was flipped at Fred, like the rock was they were trying to hurt whatever this thing was. It flipped the rock, and it flipped it down at Fred, and I got that on film. I watched it 20 times, and it gave me goosebumps every time I watched it, and I still can't explain. It's on a downhill slant. We're coming down, we're descending on a downhill slant, but the way this rock was laying and the way that it was forcefully off the ground flipping down at Fred, this boulder is telling me that it was an outside force. Okay, when we went down in, Fred's batteries went dead, so we decided to just stop there. I wanted to change my SD card anyway, so we ended the videos there. We sat there, we changed our batteries and the SD cards, and got a drink, and we was getting ready to go back up to another corridor, and I was going to get ready to turn the camera on, but it sounded like somebody was coming down the way we came. It sounded like a man and woman was talking. You can hear the rocks as we both at the same time turned off our lights. Like, Fred, there's somebody in here with us. It's people. It's nothing, not animals. because you could actually make out what they were saying. Like, we shut the lights off to see if we could see any lights coming down at us. There was nobody there, but you could clearly hear in your head. We both heard it. They was talking. You can hear them moving as they're talking. There's a man and a woman talking. I keep hearing a little girl saying "mommy" in there. We both hear it. We both hear it. Um, it's she says "mommy" inside the cave in the sense of like she's asking a question and like "mommy, are you my mommy?" And it echoes in the cave and it's in your ears. But for some reason, the camera ain't picking. It picked it up once. I think we have it one time on one of these videos. I'm not sure on which one or the timestamp, but I'm gonna go back and find it. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and keep rambling, but guys, this it escalates from 0 to 100 fast. I don't want to give up the surprise. I hope you enjoy this video. And guys, my birthday is March 23rd. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the time I hit my birthday, for my birthday. I'm only 230 subscribers away. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Jeez. What you're about to see, guys, we deserve it. We more than deserve it. And without further ado, get ready for what's coming.